Welcome to the first episode, I guess, of the new podcast, Bouncing Back. I am one of your hosts, Jesus Figueroa, at ThisFunktional of ThisFunktional.com, and I am accompanied by, say your name,
Kristen.
of according to Kristin.com. You can check out our blogs for more of our stuff, but now we're going to start talking about random stuff that we find interesting. Right before we started this podcast, we were talking about mattresses. Apparently, that's something we find interesting. And Kristen has a story for us.
Wait, it's not really an interesting story. It's just funny to me.
Okay.
So we had this whole situation because we ordered furniture last year and we haven't gotten it yet. So we canceled it. So we went to Rooms to Go and we were looking at sofas and the guy was trying to sell us on mattresses. And I'm like, okay, I really need a new mattress. And so does my niece. So I'll go look at them. He's like, okay, test this one out. Test this one out. I'm like, so many people lay on these things. So this guy went searching for like a big, it's like a sheet that you can put on top of the mattress. It's like the thing that you put on toilet seats.
It's and like that's supposed to help?
It's for mattresses so that I wouldn't touch what everyone else touched. Oh my God, it was so funny. This guy he would pick it up like a certain way so that he knew how to put it back down so the dirty side wasn't. Oh my God, it was the funniest thing. This guy was walking around with a big like gauze sheet.
That is kind of crazy. But yeah, like going on that furniture thing, at work we had this very interesting salesman. So it sounds kind of sketchy, but he's like, can you have either a cashier's check or cash when we go deliver this furniture? And I'm like, that's weird, but sure. Like my boss went, she got a cashier's check. It was made out to cash, which is even more sketchy. And he brought the first set of furniture. Like it's like a couple of office desks with like lock cabinets and whatever. The very interesting part is none of the lock cabinets have keys. He's like, you could just order them off Amazon. You just need this number right here, and you could just order it off Amazon. We're like,
what the heck?
Why don't you have the keys? And he's like, oh, they just didn't come with them. And we're like, okay. So then he brought half of the furniture, which is just like the desk, which the big stuff, and then he was gonna bring the chairs and little lockers for underneath the desk. Because we got my boss and I, the higher up employees got those desks that rise and go down automatically, and everybody else got like the regular office desk with cabinets. So
that don't lock apparently.
They don't unlock because they're locked.
Oh my God, that's even worse.
Yes. So we've been waiting for like this guy to bring the keys because he said he was going to look for them because he probably has them somewhere. He just didn't bother to look for them since he sold them. Like, once again, very sketchy.
Yeah, that's a really weird situation.
Yeah. So then he's supposed to bring us these like very comfortable, like upholstered chairs for everybody. And it's been 8 weeks and he hasn't shown up again.
They're gonna show up with no wheels.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know if I want to get these chairs anymore. Like from the
what
first.
What kind of company did you get this furniture from?
They're a professional furniture company for offices, but I'm like beginning to question that because my boss is the one that picked them out, and I'm like, why don't we just go to like IKEA or something? I don't care. I would have put them together myself. We would have had everything ready by now.
Yeah, that sounds a little weird.
Yeah. But yeah, like it's just a crazy situation. We did get very comfortable lunchtime desks. They're just like these things you would find like at a college, like very comfortable chairs. They have the little thing for in front so you can put food on or books or whatever. And that's where we mostly hang out anyways. We don't need, I don't hang out at my desk. I think I've posted pictures of my desk on Instagram. It's cluttered. I have a bunch of junk on there because I always have everything on there. If you need anything, if anybody needs anything at work, they go to my desk and they'll find it. So I'm
Not in
like,
your drawers though.
no, there. It's on top of my desk.
Well,
I
you
have
can't put
no.
anything in your drawers
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. I can't keep anything at my work, even though I do have like now I have microphones. I have a camera. I have everything, so I can start podcasting for my work because we have downtime, and
Fun.
we haven't had time to record because our schedules are so out of whack.
Yes, that's you. You're the
Yeah,
busy one.
I'm always busy. I know Grandma Kristen over there doesn't really do much. But
Listen,
uh I'm
no,
waiting.
I
I,
have no defense.
uh
Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
So like now I'm gonna be able to podcast from work, which seems crazy to me, but it's something to
Hallelujah.
do after work, I guess, or during lunchtime when I'm supposed to be eating. But yeah, it is what it is, and we have a whole new setup at work. We just got our Wi-Fi working. I work in a technology center that had very sketchy Wi-Fi for
What is happening?
I don't know, but we upgraded and everything
Is your
works
job
now.
real?
Yes, everything works finally. I'm happy and things are looking nicer. Like we've had this vision of what we wanted things to look like forever now, and for the first time, I can actually see that we're slowly approaching that vision. But yeah, we
That's
shall see how
nice.
that goes. How's work going for you?
This is work.
So comfy.
No, I don't work. I don't work in my room. I
Oh,
work in
okay.
the dining room. Oh my God. I love working from home.
I
Love
miss
it.
working from home. Like,
I never would have thought we would be because my job is like not like that.
yeah, I like all these memes that are like, if your boss wants you to go back to work, it's because he wants to control you more than he wants you to actually work. And I kind of agree. Like, I
Yeah.
don't like those bosses that like are always looking over your shoulder to see what you're
Micromanage.
doing. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't like that either.
yeah.
It's funny because when we were in the office, I sat next to my boss. So like every time he got up from his desk, he would walk by and see whatever I was doing.
Hmm.
And like, yeah, I stop and look at my phone for a second because I can't look at a computer screen for 8 hours.
Yeah.
And he always seemed to catch me when I was looking at my phone. So he would walk by and like shake his head. Or at the time I was doing school
Hmm.
and I would do homework at my desk if we were slow. And then if we got work, coming in, I would put my homework away
Hmm.
and I would do my work. And he didn't like that. He sent me so many emails telling me to stop doing that. I'm like, listen, I'm getting my work done. People are not complaining because I'm accurate at my job. So now I get to do all that stuff and they don't know. But I'm still getting my work done.
Yeah, it's perfect. I mean, there's this company in Arizona that started doing this thing where the boss didn't care how many hours you worked, as long as you got a set amount of work done in the workday. You could be there for 4 hours, you could be there for 6 hours, you could be there for 8 hours, you could be there for 10 hours. Doesn't matter. But as long as you got that work done that day, it's how much you work you had to do for that day, and then there'd be a weekly task list that you need to get accomplished. And if you did that in 40 hours, fine. If you did that in 20 hours, fine, as long as that workload got done. And he noticed that even the lazy workers that wait or procrastinate got everything done in less than the 40 hours. So they were more productive being assigned tasks as opposed to being assigned hours to fill with tasks. Does that make any
Mm-hmm.
sense?
But did they still get paid for the 40 hours?
Yeah, it
Oh,
was a
damn.
weekly salary. So
See, I would bust my ass for like 2 hours a day and bye.
exactly, that's I think even companies would be able to run a little bit more efficiently that way, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'd appreciate working only like 4 10-hour days as opposed to 5 8-hour days. I mean, you get
Yeah.
3 days off and you relax, you decompress, you come back
Yes.
to work a whole lot different than when you have only
Hmm.
2 days off.
Agreed.
Yeah,
I
and
think the only reason we're permanently working from home is because the guy that owns the company doesn't want to
mhm.
pay the rent on our office.
Oh yeah, that's expensive as hell.
Well, and then they have like three offices,
Hmm.
including ours. So they closed ours. So now they're saving on rent. But like I would like to see that money distributed into my paycheck, but it's
Uh,
not.
I don't see why not. I mean, minimum wage is supposed to be going up, but you're out there in the shame of America. So,
Oh my God. I'm not even gonna argue with that because I agree.
well, like there's a lot of places that aren't quite as bad, but still down there, it's, like pretty bad.
Yeah.
Georgia for one, and Texas, and yeah, like I don't understand what's so hard about common sense laws and common sense approach to government. Like if the people need something, why not help with it?
That's why I'm trying to get out of here.
Are you?
Yes.
When was
I
the
mean, not
last?
like right this second. When
Okay.
was the last what?
When was the last time you actually looked for something outside of your state?
I look all the time.
Do you?
Yes.
You saw Miss
Literally.
Key. You saw Miss
Huh?
Keisha move way across the country.
Yeah, that's crazy. What are you trying to tell me to move across the country?
Huh?
You guys get earthquakes. I can't deal with
We
earthquakes.
get earthquakes like once in a blue moon. We haven't had an earthquake since last year sometime.
That's not
Okay.
once in a blue moon. That's
Okay.
that's a little
Maybe it
too.
was like a couple of months ago, but still, like they're
Mm-hmm.
not bad. They last for 5 seconds and then you're safe.
Mm-hmm.
No. Why? Why no?
Because you don't get any warning. Like at least when we have a hurricane coming, they're like a week in advance.
Then
Pack your shit
why is there still a death count of like 100 people every single hurricane season?
because the houses are built like shit.
See, that's what's great about California. They're constantly retrofitting houses to make sure that they're safer, and buildings and everything. I don't
I
know
have no
how great
answers.
you can. Yeah, I don't know how great it is to retrofit buildings, but at least there's some sense of safety in it. At least even if it's like a placebo effect.
Oh my God, the house that I lived in before the place that I live in now, we used to make jokes that like you could blow on the house and it would fall apart.
Interesting. Was that in
Yes.
Jersey or in
No, it was
Florida?
here. It was here. I lived in the hood. My house was old and it was falling apart. It was in
Uh-huh.
the hood.
Uh-huh. Back when it was Ghetto Kristen instead of Grandma Kristen?
I was never ghetto, Kristen.
Are
I
you sure
lived
about that?
in Yes, I'm sure.
There's
And I'm
nothing
not a
wrong with it.
grandma. Leave me alone. You're older than I am.
I am. Oh yeah, by like a month or two.
Still older.
Mhm. Yeah, but at least I do stuff. I'm not in bed by 10 or 9 or 8.
Listen, it is 10:07 and I'm
Mhm.
still awake.
Oh yeah, because I kept you up.
I know my eyes
I
are so heavy.
uh I just got off of work like an hour ago.
In my defense, I
Mhm.
have an internal clock that hates me and I'm up at 5:30 every day. So I'm
That
tired.
is crazy.
Let me live.
Mhm. Or let you sleep more like it.
Yes.
Mhm. So anyways, we started calling this podcast Bouncing Back because that's what we're trying to do. Whether it
Yes.
be Kristen and her crazy dating life or non-existing dating life, or me and trying to like get out there again because I really haven't done much. I've been trying to. At least I've been going to like a couple of soccer games here and there and the movies.
Yeah, you've done way more than me.
Mhm. What about your dating life? I've heard some very interesting stories from you.
Have you?
Yes. Well, your I can't even call it a dating life. Your online texting fiascos.
That's one person.
Uh-huh.
That's not fiascos. It's
Uh-huh.
one. And
It
that's
was,
not happening.
and it was a crazy one. What happened? What makes you attract such
I'm
crazy
trying
people?
to figure out who you're talking about.
You're trying to figure out what I'm talking about?
Yeah, who are
I
you
wonder if
talking
I have
about?
a name.
No, you don't have a name, I'm sure of it.
Let me
Do you have
find it.
notes on me? Is that what you're
Yes.
doing? You have notes on me?
No, actually, like I'm going through our text messages. Where's this person? At least so I can
I'm
on.
99.9% sure I didn't tell you the name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you don't tell me
Probably
names.
exactly for this reason.
Yeah.
What did I tell you?
Ah, we have like weird conversations about nothing sometimes, you know?
Wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Is this the one that got mad because I wasn't talking dirty?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah. I just scrolled by my chat about why I don't like Cuban flan.
Ew, gross. Neither.
Why don't you like Cuban flan? Aren't you part
I don't
Cuban?
like the, yeah, I'm half Cuban, but I don't like the texture of
Yeah, it was weird because it had that sugary, like burnt sugary texture on top, and then it was like mushy in the middle. And then it had syrup on the bottom, and I'm like, oh, this is just wrong. Wrong in
I'm
so
not
many
a big fan
ways.
of syrup either.
Uh-huh.
Are you still looking at our text? Are you trying to get
Trying to figure out
intel?
exactly. Yeah, like I said, we have a huge long chain of conversations about nothing. I just got to Brianna's eye, and I'm like, okay, this is it. That I don't even remember what we talked about before then.
Oh, let me tell you about that. So
What?
Brianna, okay. So my niece, Brianna, is 17, right? So she's been hanging out with these new people from school. And they started like going to each other's jobs and stuff with these, like, you know what Orbeez are?
Yes.
Okay, so apparently they have like water guns, but with Orbeez. And they go and they shoot each other at their jobs. And I'm like, do not get fired from your job by doing this crap. So they called me one day and they said that she was going to war with her friends. And then they call me and tell me that she got shot in the eye with a pellet with an Orby.
Mhm.
And they had to take her to the urgent care. So she went to the eye doctor instead. They told her to go to the Eye Institute in downtown Miami to the emergency room. So we take her there. They said that she had like trauma to her. They thought she tore her retina,
Wow.
which she didn't. But they let me see. I don't know. It was something like she was looking into this thing that
Mhm.
it looked like binoculars, and they asked me to look in there. It looked like it was lit up like a black light
Mhm.
because it had like everything was like a purple color. And like right in the center of her eye was like a neon green ring.
Wow.
So now she has to go regularly to get her eyes checked for glaucoma. And just now, I was like, when I took her, I was like, they're not charging us for anything. Like, what is that? I'm like, I know, I'm gonna get a bill, and I did yesterday
Wow.
for $700.
Damn.
$700.
That is insane.
They didn't even do anything. Like they
They
gave her a
just
metal patch to put on her eye for when she sleeps. That's what they did.
yeah, it would be Brianna that, gets hit in the eye as opposed to anywhere else.
That's what I said. You're a whole ass body. It's funny too because when she got hit in the eye, she was running for because she's a senior. She was running for dreamiest eyes because she has really pretty green eyes. So I'm like, you would like when they're doing all the voting and stuff, you would be the one that has a whole ass body and you get shot in the eye, right in the middle.
Well, there's a bunch of colleges over here in California, and they were doing the same thing with like Nerf guns. They were shooting each other. But not too long ago, some person pulled up and shot at his friend with Nerf guns at a gas station, and there was some sort of gangsters there who mistook the
Oh
Nerf gun
my
for a real
God.
gun and shot him. So yeah, like people need to be careful with a lot of this
For
stuff. Like,
real. And some of them don't look fake.
yeah.
Like the ones that they, oh my God. But it's funny because after that whole incident, she was like, Chrissy, I'm gonna send you something on Amazon, but don't laugh. And I'm like, okay. She wanted snow goggles.
Oh God.
All her friends bought snow goggles, so now they carry them in their book bag. Oh my God, I
And
can't.
they
But she
still
won
do it.
dreamiest size.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but I'm not happy about that $700 bill.
Yeah. Well, she's working. She better start paying.
No, she's not working right now.
Oh,
That
she's
little
not.
girl made me spend $400 on Christmas gifts for her friends, and then the next day she quit her job.
$400 on Christmas gift for her
It was for a lot
friends.
of, well, no, it was stuff for her too,
Oh,
to be
okay.
fair. But still,
Yeah.
she was like, I'll give you the money when I get paid. And then the next day she was
She
like,
quit.
oh, by the way, I quit my job. I'm like, you bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
fun times.
is she looking for another job, or is she just gonna mooch off
She's
of you
just
for a
waiting to
while?
graduate and then she's gonna go back to the same place.
Oh, okay. So she just wanted to get to quit so she could go back to school and
Well,
not
she
have to
was
worry.
working when she was doing virtual school.
Hmm.
And then she decided she wanted to go back to actual school.
Do
So
you
she
think
had
you
to
could?
quit.
Do you think you could have handled virtual school?
Yeah.
I don't know if I could have. Like, it's
I
weird.
did college completely online.
Oh, okay.
I got my degree from UCF and I did everything online. I've never even seen UCF in person.
I did do a couple of courses online. They were just like the most boring thing in the world to me. I don't think I could have gone a whole year of school virtual. Like, I'm not the most social person, but there's something about going into an actual classroom that makes you want to actually study. No,
Mhm. Mm-mm. No, I only liked high school for the social part of it.
I didn't like
I
it
mean,
in
I was
school.
in honors classes and stuff, but
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm smart.
My boss's daughter is doing 4 AP classes, I believe, and she's a junior.
Jeez.
Yeah, she's
Brianna
in
could have done
school.
that. Her school offers like dual enrollment, so she could have
Yeah,
gotten her AA at the same time. I'm like, hello, why didn't you do that?
because she wants to be social.
Exactly.
Yeah, so yeah, she said she's challenging herself with 4 AP classes, and I'm like, how about you challenge yourself by going to a dance? Like, no, I don't know. I can't say I'm social, so I don't blame people for not being social. People suck sometimes.
People suck like majority of the time.
Yeah. Which is why your dating life is such an interesting thing sometimes.
Listen, it's not interesting.
Uh-huh.
It's sad.
uh, but most of your friends aren't single, and I bet, and you always complain about
None
that,
of
how
my
that sucks.
friends, none of my friends are single.
So what do
The only
you?
ones that are single don't live here.
I guess.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
Look, you're in LA. Another friend of mine lives in Daytona. Keisha's in California.
She's busy as hell, though.
Yes, she is.
Have you seen her Instagram and all the stuff she does?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, I'm not ready to do all that stuff yet.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I have to text her. I haven't heard from her for a while.
I know, like, for my work, since I am going into the office, mandates may have gone in LA. Like, if you're vaccinated, you basically could go back to normal. But my work's like, nope, you gotta come with a mask. You gotta stay with the mask the entire day. It has to be one of those one-use disposable masks. You have to change it after lunch because you take it off for food and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're not back to normal, even though mandates say that we can go back to normal. I don't know how you guys are over there. I don't think you ever had a mask mandate. I don't think you ever
No,
have a mandate for anything.
no, no, we didn't because Florida.
Yeah. Do you still
Did
wear
you
your
see
mask?
did you, of course I do. Did you see the video of DeSantis yelling at the kids the other day?
Yeah.
He's
I
such
I
a
don't
douche.
and then I don't remember what his response was. It was something stupid. Like they didn't need to for some reason.
Because it's COVID theater.
Oh, yeah.
They're calling
Something
it
like that.
COVID theater if you wear a mask still.
Yeah.
So stupid. I'm going to keep wearing my mask because I haven't been sick for over 2 years and I'd like to keep it that way.
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
went to Starbucks the other day and
how fun.
I went inside and I took my mask off, but that wasn't the only thing I've done.
Yeah.
Everything else, I keep it on. I don't care.
Yeah, I think I've gotten used to getting screeners to watch at home. I just bought a brand new TV for that too. So I have like a nice big TV in my room where I watch like everything.
Nice.
Yeah, like I'm not ready to go back out there yet. I'm happy watching stuff at home. Like get comfy, pop your popcorn,
Yeah.
get
See,
your
I got an
drinks.
invite to see the Batman the other day, and I was like, I really wanted to see it, but the invite said masks are required, and
Hmm.
I'm like, yeah, but nobody's gonna wear them
Yeah,
because Florida.
yeah. But I don't know. Like you should take the opportunity, maybe go to a matinee where there's like very few people.
Yeah.
Start off slowly.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell you the other day. Me and Brianna were gonna go see Scream
Hmm.
because she loves Scream.
Cool.
And I was like, okay, you know what? I haven't gone to the movies in a really long time because, I'm paranoid. But I'm like, let me see if I can find a time during the day when it's empty.
Hmm.
So now you can go on and you can pick the seats. I don't know. You probably were able to do that
Yeah.
in LA, but we couldn't do that. So now you can like pick your seats and you can see what seats are already taken. And there was only one person that bought a ticket. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going there.
Why?
Because that one person is probably off their rocker.
I don't know.
I didn't want to find out.
I went with my coworkers to watch Studio 666, the Foo Fighter movie, the
Mhm.
horror comedy. And it was the same thing. Like we bought tickets and there was one other person that had bought tickets. And we were alone in the theater. So we each sat in the place that we liked. And yeah, I just decided to get as far away from them as possible for that moment.
Yeah, but see, this person, the seat was in the front.
Hmm.
And I was like, okay, we like sitting in the back. So I'm
Yeah.
like, if we go sit all the way in the back and this person's sitting in the front and they go crazy, like I have to get past them to get out.
Okay then.
Oh my God. Stop. I'm not crazy. Brianna
Uh,
said the same thing. Leave me alone. It's
okay.
Scream. It's not like I was going to watch Dirty Dancing or something.
True, but I don't know. What have you been watching at home then?
Um, I just finished Yellowstone.
How'd you like that? I
I
haven't seen
liked
it yet.
it. I liked it, but it was like very Sons of Anarchy, but
Hmm.
on horses.
Yeah, that's what I've heard about. I think Mike's watching it too.
I actually posted on Facebook that it was like Sons of Anarchy on horses, and Mike's like, okay, I'm sold. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he started watching it or not. I have to find out. But I
Have
liked
you?
it. It was good.
Okay, so everybody's talking about Euphoria, and I haven't seen season one or two. What do you think about it?
And I'm the grandma.
Well, it's a teen drama. Like, what am I gonna
So,
get from a teen drama?
so what?
Especially a teen drama about mostly females.
Listen, that show is like a train wreck, but it's awesome
Mhm.
because those kids are a hot mess. But Zendaya is amazing.
Okay. I might start watching it. Everybody's been telling me to start it, and I just like there's so much more I have to watch.
It's funny. I saw something the other day. Somebody said that that show like glorifies drug
Drugs.
use or addiction. And I'm like, I don't know. To me, it's the opposite. It's not glorifying anything. She's a hot mess.
Yeah. I don't know. I have way too much stuff to watch, and it's not a priority for me to watch Euphoria. But you say it's good.
It's good, but I don't know if you'll like it.
Why?
I don't know.
I don't know. I just watched the show Reacher. Have you seen Reacher on Amazon
Mm-mm,
Prime?
mm-mm,
It's actually pretty good. It's the lead star played Hawk on DC Titans, and he was Aquaman back in Smallville.
mm-hmm.
He is amazing in this, and there's some really cool lines in there. It doesn't take itself too serious, even though it's a crime drama or murder mystery or whatever the hell you
Oh
want to
wait,
call
I
it.
know who it is. Alan Richmond or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, he's
Yeah, I
really
think I've
good.
seen the I think I've seen the trailer for it, but I haven't seen it.
You should watch it if you get a chance. It goes crazy. It goes all over the place. You don't know who to believe and who's lying, and everybody's like just crazy. Uh,
What is it
this
on?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay, I might check it out.
Yeah, I don't usually check out a lot of stuff on Amazon Prime, but this one caught my eye. And I also want to continue watching Yellow Jacket. Have you seen Yellow Jacket?
Mm-mm.
It's really cool. I've only seen the first two episodes, but I'm like, I need to find time to just binge this like complete through because it's really good.
That's on Amazon too.
That is on Hulu
Why do I want to say? Uh, I thought it
or
was
maybe
Netflix.
HBO. It's on one of them. I don't remember. I go through
Some
all of
one
them.
of them. I also just finished Pieces of Her.
Pieces of her on Netflix.
Netflix. Yeah,
Yeah,
that one
how's
was
that?
pretty good. That one was good, but yeah, it was good.
Yeah. On Netflix, I just finished World's Worst Roommates. It's a
Oh,
documentary series from Blumhouse.
mm-mm. I
It
saw.
is awesome.
Oh
Like
my god,
it's
I
not
saw.
scary.
No, I'm not. I don't think it. No, I didn't think it was scary, but I mean, like, yeah, it is scary.
Yeah, especially
Because
when like all these people are like real life cases that have happened.
yeah.
Of course, most of them are from California. Like I don't know why.
So is it like little documentaries or is it like reenactments?
It's little documentaries of every single one of them. So they talk to
Mm-hmm.
like the actual victim, like this is what happened, and they have footage or pictures of the stuff that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think four of them, no, three of them are in California, one of them in Philadelphia, and one of them in Spain. And but the crazy part is like all these people actually exist, and the last two are still out there like committing all these crimes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So I definitely recommend it. I like
I'm gonna tell Brianna to watch that so she doesn't go finding any random roommates.
yeah, like most of these roommates were found on Craigslist
Of
or
course.
I can't remember what the other one was.
Who even goes on Craigslist anymore?
Yeah, I don't think many of these kids know what Craigslist is. They know what's the new one, offer up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no,
Mm-mm.
yeah,
See, that's the problem I have too. Like all my friends are married, so it's like, and it's too expensive to have your own place here.
yeah,
So that's why I'm looking outside of Florida because I'm like, I am not getting some random person to live with. That's a hard pass.
yeah. I agree. I You don't know who's out there. Gotta keep
Mm-mm.
safe.
Yeah, shit is creepy.
Mhm. What else am I watching? I'm rewatching American Dad on Hulu. There's
Oh my God,
15
you're such a
seasons of
guy.
that. There's 15 seasons of that.
That's crazy.
I'm on season 8.
I'm
Yeah.
starting Ozark over again.
How is Ozark? Because I heard it's like part Sons of Anarchy, part Breaking Bad, part what was the other one? The action one that just I can't remember the last one. But everybody's like it's like
I don't see the Sons of Anarchy part of it. I
no.
think it's more Breaking Bad. But I also have not um gotten past the second season
Okay.
because I just started watching other things.
Yeah.
So yeah. But I'm starting it over now.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a bunch of movies that have come out that I've been watching. I still haven't seen Uncharted, which I want to, even
I
though I'm
want to
not
see
a
that
big,
too.
even though I'm not a big Tom Holland fan. I do want to see that
Ugh.
movie. What?
Why are you not a Tom Holland fan?
I don't know. He's just very plain and simple.
I like him.
Yeah, of course you do.
No,
All my co
not because I think he's cute.
Mhm.
You know what? He won me over when he did that lip sync battle.
with the
when
Rihanna song.
yes,
Oh
he
God, you're
won me
just like my
over.
coworkers. I
It's
had never
funny,
seen that. And then my coworkers were like, this is the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, you oversold it by a lot.
but it's
Like,
hilarious.
it's funny. It's just not the greatest thing ever.
I thought it was really good because I didn't expect him to be like that. I think that's what it was.
But once again, it's not the greatest thing ever. When you
Ugh,
oversell something, you're bound to get disappointed, you know?
what did he oversell?
No, my coworkers were like, this is the greatest clip ever. And I'm like,
Okay, no, it's
no,
not the greatest thing ever, but it is funny.
I wouldn't say funny. I think it shows a different side of him for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I like him though.
He's okay. Just like there's a lot of actors that are I think are just okay, like Jason Momoa. Like I don't think he's doing a great job as Aquaman.
Listen, this is an unpopular opinion, maybe, but
But
I don't like any of the DC movies. Like none.
mm, I think you should check out the Batman.
The new one.
Yeah.
It's the Robert Pattinson thing for me though. Like
Mhm.
Twilight ruined him for me.
It's funny because I was reading where somebody was talking about how if you keep on mentioning Twilight, is it because you hate it so much, or is it because you secretly like it and can't let it die?
I loved the books.
Mhm.
I read the books like multiple times. But then when I saw the movies, I was like, oh my God, this is terrible. It's really, really bad.
Then why don't you just stop talking about them and let them die and be?
I don't talk about them all the time.
You just mentioned them right now when I
Yeah,
said the Batman.
Because it's Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, but he's not synonymous with Twilight.
I know. Listen, I'll give it a chance. But I don't like any of the other DC movies I've tried.
This one seems
Like
like
they have good casts, but
this one
the
seems like
acting.
it's going to be a great mixture of action and detective work, especially when it's almost 3 hours long.
Yes. Oh my God, Brianna told me that yesterday. She was
Mhm.
like, that movie's like 200 and I don't know how many minutes.
Yeah, it's 2 hours and 54 minutes long
Yeah.
without credits.
Mm-mm. I'll try it. You haven't seen
Cool.
it yet either, right?
No, I'm going to go watch it with the nephews. Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of pissed though, because like I'm not Robert Pattinson's biggest fan. I mean, I like him because he was in Harry Potter, but he was at the screening
In
here and I
Florida.
saw it after. Yeah.
Should
Damn
have
shame.
gone.
I know.
Mhm.
Oh well.
You could have been in that crowd.
The maskless crowd.
Yep.
There was like one person sitting there with a mask on. That would have been me.
Yep. Is there anything else we should talk about?
I don't know, but listen, you want to hear something funny since you like to bring up my dating situation?
Uh-huh. Your dating train wreck?
Yes. I am helping to plan my high school reunion. I was about to say the year, but I'm not going to say it. Whatever, it's 20 years.
Yeah.
My 20-year reunion. And so we're trying to pick dates to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I might have suggested dates where a certain someone can't make it.
Okay.
So there's that. But I don't know. What if they show up?
But they can't make it.
But what if they can? What if they move stuff around and they can make it?
Would that really be such a horrible thing?
Yes. Yes.
Well, then.
Yeah, because they'll go with their wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get yourself.
Wait, to be fair, I'm
situations.
not dating them.
I know, but that's a very interesting situation to be in.
Yeah, that's a very sticky situation. And I don't need drama because that's my high school reunion.
Yeah. Fun.
Yeah.
How would you be able to find out if they could make it or not?
He'll tell me. And I'm not even afraid he's going to listen to this podcast because he doesn't know anything that I do. He's one of those people that is like so self-involved. He has no idea what I do with my life.
That's great. You really know how to pick them.
I do, don't I?
What a fantastic note to leave on.
Yeah. I mean, you asked.
Very true. So where can people find you?
Oh my God, I need to get my stuff together because I switched my stuff up. According to Kristin.com, for sure. And then Instagram, this is Kristin _. You can still find me there, but I'm also at According to Kristin. And Twitter is this is Kristin _.
I believe so. It'll
I'm a
be in the
mess.
show notes.
So. Yeah, I'll get it together.
Yeah. So you can find me at ThisFunktional.com, ThisFunktional on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere. So yeah, I will start posting more consistently. I know there's some people who are like, you have disappeared for so many times.
The podcast that comes on once a year.
That's so fun. It's a very limited time. Come on. It makes it better.
Does it?
No, we shall try to make it more often. Hopefully we could do every other week.
That's not what we talked about the other day. That's not what we talked about the other day.
Did we talk about weekly?
Yes.
Okay, then we shall do it weekly.
Or every other week. We'll discuss that too.
We will be on again sometime very soon.
That's not promising.
Okay, say bye, Kristin.
Bye.
Bye.